The morning was quiet. I stood on a dusty road. An old American town stretched before me. Houses sagged under time. My boots crunched on gravel. I swore I'd never come back, but here I was, facing my past. Have you ever run from something? A memory you can't shake? I did. For decades. That day, it stopped running. It changed me. It taught me truth. Stay with me. This story might be yours too. I grew up here. A small town. Fields of corn. A sky too big. My father worked the land. His hands were calloused. His voice was soft. I was his only son, but I was restless. I wanted out. More than this dirt, more than these faces. At 18, I left, packed a bag, took a bus, never said goodbye. I thought I was chasing dreams. I was running from myself. In the city, I built a life, a good job, a wife, Sarah, 2 daughters. But I carried a weight, a choice I made, a betrayal. My best friend Jack, we were inseparable, planned to leave together, college, a new start, but a scholarship came. 1 spot. I took it. Told myself I deserved it. Jack didn't. I left him behind, never called, never wrote. Years later, I heard he stayed, struggled, fell apart. I buried it deep, kept moving, but guilt doesn't sleep, it waits. Sarah saw it, a shadow in my eyes. She'd ask, "What's wrong?" I'd say, "Nothing." She knew better. One night she said, "Go back, face it." I laughed. Go back? To pain, shame, but her words stuck. Like a splinter, I ignored them. Kept working, kept hiding, until I couldn't. My father died. The farm was mine. I had to return. That morning, I drove into town. The road felt familiar, too familiar. Every mile brought memories. Jack's laugh, our plans, my betrayal. I reached the farm. The house was old. Paint peeled. The fields were quiet. I walked the land, saw my father's hands in every row, saw Jack's face. I couldn't run anymore. Guilt was a stone, heavy in my chest. I sat in the house that night, alone. The silence was loud. I asked myself, can I fix this? Can I be forgiven? I didn't know, but I had to try. I thought of Jack. Where was he? Was he okay? I felt shame for leaving, for never looking back. Some nights, I'd lie awake, staring at the ceiling, hearing my own thoughts. You failed him. You failed yourself. The weight grew heavier. I tried to drown it. A drink, a long drive, but it stayed. I decided to find him, to say I was sorry. The next day, I walked the town. The streets were the same. The diner, the church, the hardware store. I went to Jack's old house. It was empty. A neighbor said he left years ago. No one knew where. My heart sank, but I kept searching. I stopped at the diner. Same red booths, same old jukebox. I asked about Jack, a waitress, gray-haired. Remembered him. She said, he's in the city, works at a shelter, helps folks get back on their feet. I felt a spark, hope. I drove 3 hours. Found the shelter. It was a small building, busy, alive. I saw him, Jack, older now, lines on his face, but his eyes were the same. I froze. Would he hate me? I walked up. My voice shook. It's me. He stared, then smiled, like no time had passed. We sat, talked. I told him everything. The scholarship, the guilt, the years I ran. I said, I'm sorry. I failed you. He listened, quiet. Then he spoke. I forgave you long ago. You hurt me. But I found my way. His words hit me hard. He hugged me like we were boys again. A weight lifted, not all, but enough. Jack showed me the shelter. People he helped, lives he changed. I saw the man he'd become, stronger than me, kinder. I met a young man there, lost his job, his hope. I shared my story. He listened, wide-eyed. I gave him my number, said, call me, anytime. That moment felt new, like I was giving back. I realized something. My past wasn't just pain. It was a mirror, showing me who I was, who I could be. I stayed in town a few days, walked the fields. Felt me, Father. Felt Jack. Felt myself. Not the boy who ran. The man who came back. Facing my past didn't erase it. It changed how I carried it. I went home, called my daughters, really listened, held Sarah closer. I joined a group, shared my story, helped others face their truths. Small steps. Big changes. I wrote to Jack, not an apology, a thank you for showing me forgiveness, for showing me strength. If you're running from something, stop, turn around, face it. It's not easy, it's not quick, but it's worth it. Write your story, say it out loud, find someone to listen. You don't have to carry it alone. I thought my past was my end. It wasn't. It was my teacher. No matter how far you've run, you can return. To yourself, to others. If this story touched you, subscribe for more stories of healing. And remember, your past doesn't define you. It shapes you. I'm where others like you are here. We face our past together.